Serves you right, Mirror traps Harry to push him to the 11th hour after he asked for £2 million. Prince Harry is pursuing a second High Court hacking trial against Mirror newspapers, a court heard yesterday. The Duke of Sussex wants a trial as soon as possible unless the group meets his demands for compensation. Meanwhile, two former Coronation Street stars who fought alongside Harry at the first trial face a £242,000 legal bill. Last year, the Duke became the first royal in over 100 years to step into the witness box at the High Court. He was the most high-profile of four claimants, accusing Mirror Group newspapers of hacking them for stories. Judge Timothy Fancourt ruled that about half the stories about the Duke of Sussex examined in court was the result of unlawful acts. However, the trial only considered 33 of 147 articles Harry argues were obtained unlawfully. Although the Duke's certainly prepared to attempt to resolve the remainder of his claim through agreement, it is necessary to list the trial of the remainder of his claim as soon as is practicable, his legal team said in a written submission. Harry's lawyer, David Sherburn, said the directions for trial should be made as soon as possible, while MGN's lawyers said in their written submission that offers, whose sum were not disclosed, had been made to the prince to settle. The bulk of Monday's hearing was taken up with arguments about legal costs for last year's 7-week trial, which heard evidence from Harry and 3 others who were chosen as test cases from about 100 claimants. While Harry's individual costs will not be dealt with until his lawsuit is concluded, lawyers representing Harry and other claimants asked for almost £2 million to cover the fees for the generic action taken against the publisher. The court heard the group of people who sued the publisher are currently seeking payment of £1,976,660 from MGN towards the legal costs of the case. David Sherburn for the group said, "We were the overall winners. Clearly, we were overwhelmingly successful." Mr. Sherburn added that decisions about the costs in the Duke's case against the publisher were reserved until the rest of his claim was determined. Harry already has a huge legal fee to pay, now he's going to go and get another one. £146,600 seems pretty small when the entirety of that is probably going to either be eaten up by bills or lawyer fees. Those 33 that went to trial were surely the ones with the best shot. Only 15 actually proved to be so. He's running out of income sources, but this is his storyline, a dragon slayer of the British press. A couple of days ago, an article in The Sun claimed Harry's dragon slaying is funded by Mosley. Yes, the son of that Mosley. Harry's testimony at the trial and his 33 test claims was high comedy indeed, and surely those 33 claims represented his best chances to win. And yet he prevailed on less than 50%. There are 115 articles that have not yet been adjudicated. According to this, Mirror disclosed in court that it's made a confidential offer to settle pre-trial. I gather Sherburn remains negotiations, but wants the trial on the remaining 115 claims scheduled while they continue to negotiate. He estimated a trial of 10 days for those claims. The Mirror knows full well that he isn't going to be able to drag Harry over for another dose of humiliation in the witness box, and not for the best part of 10 days. The Mirror knows that of the 115, there's likely to be a good smattering of dud claims, rather like the 33 already tested. Push him to the 11th hour, make him spend thousands more on legal costs and watch him settle.